Okay, guys, I have been a fan of this artist we're getting ready to talk to for a really long time. So I'm pumped to welcome Clare Dunn to the show. Welcome.
Hey, it's great to be here. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, thanks for being here. We play a lot of like top 40 music, but you're a country music artist. But I know you're going to relate to artists so well because you're from rural parts of Colorado, right near the panhandle of Oklahoma. What is that like growing up for you in rural America? And how does that translate into your music?
Oh man, I think that everything about how I grew up out here in the middle of nowhere has played the biggest role in my music. Like we grew up listening to top 40 or a country radio station or a classic rock station, and we could never have all three options at the same time depending on where we are. We're so rural, and one day we could be driving a tractor in a field and we could tune in the country station only, and then maybe the next day we're 30 miles away and we can only get top 40. So I mean, truly how we grew up and where we grew up, has made all the impact on my music. I mean, I don't think I make music for any other reason than I just loved it so much. And that was my only companion, I have an older sister, and she and I, as all farm kids around here do, we spent a lot of time alone in tractors and
Mm-hmm.
behind the wheels of pickups, looking at cattle or working cattle or moving cattle. So a lot of alone time, and music was the constant friend. So,
Yeah, I
um,
feel like in the tractor around here, you get St. Louis Cardinals baseball, or you've got like the local country or gospel station, depending on where you're at, kind of in the field type deal. So that's super
yeah.
relatable. Hey, you've got some new music coming out. If people want to check out what you've got, what's your social media handle?
Yes, it's at Clare Dunn Music on all social media platforms. No I in Clare, ClareDunn Music. And I've only got one account, and all of them have the blue check marks. So just make sure you're finding the right one. And that's the best way to keep up with me.
I'm so excited that you're here. I've been a fan of your music for a long time. You're in the country music genre. I've been blasting the song Colorado out a lot. Like right now, it feels like comfort music in a way, like
Oh,
going home and having a bowl of mama's beef stew. Who is Claire Dunn for people who maybe have never heard of you before and are new to your music?
sure. Well, I'm an artist who has grown up in Southeast Colorado and the Oklahoma Panhandle. I'm from the heart of rural America. I would describe myself as a heartland rocker. I mean, I'm in and had success in the country music realm, but my music has always been influenced with classic rock like the Eagles and Tom Petty, and everyone from him and those guys to Waylon Jennings. So I try to just make music from the heart. A lot of it is inspired by where I come from and the farm and ranch I grew up on, that way of life. So, always trying to make music that propels people forward. And that's my biggest goal.
You live in Nashville now. Are you working on new music?
I am. I am. I'm getting ready to release new music. I just had my new single, Cowboy State of Mind, come out. I've got a new EP project I'm going to be putting out this year. And I've got a covers project of some of my favorite covers, that I've grown up, that have played such a big role in making who I am as an artist. So lots of new music. We tour all year long. So come see us on the road somewhere. And, yeah, just a busy year ahead.
Okay, that's a good problem to have, I would say, in the music world. Okay, Cowboy State of Mind is the new song, and of course, Claire Dunn, ClareDunn on all social media. She's verified, and I'll have this interview at 929thebeat.com along with links to her socials. Claire, thank you. She's a Nashville recording artist. She's got like a country rock-ish type style. Claire, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Cowboy State of Mind is the new song. You write your own music. And I was telling you kind of before we came on air how I feel like the artists who sing the like lyrics they write sing with such a different passion. What is that like for you to, write what you're feeling and then bring it to stage?
Yeah, I mean, it's first of all, it's an honor, to get to be a part of the songwriting community in Nashville, and friends who are from all over part of the country who are great songwriters as well. And anytime I get to collaborate with them or write songs on my own. I've got a couple songs I wrote by myself. Colorado, I wrote by myself, and a couple others off my latest EP, Wasn't Looking. And it's just I think it's important for me as an artist um, to have a hand in the writing aspect, because it's my life and it's my stories, and I always want to be like my heroes who also wrote their own songs, artists like the Eagles and Waylon Jennings. And I also co-produce or produce all my music, so I'm a bit of a nerd and not much of a social life, but I love twisting knobs and trying to bring the sound of my songs to life, as well as the lyrics through the songwriting. So just always want to give people a glimpse of who I am, just a farm girl from nowhere. And
Girl,
yeah,
I know that's right. I'm from Plato, Missouri, and you can't find it on a map. It's so tiny. Like, I get it.
yeah, Two Buttes, Colorado. It's probably not much different.
Yeah. Artist, you've probably heard some of her hits on more so probably country radio, but I'm so excited to have you on. And when your team reached out, I was like, yes, I have to have you on my show. Claire, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I've been a fan for a hot minute, so forgive me if I'm a little like you
Never.
have actually played Springfield, Missouri before. What is it like for you to play here in the Ozarks?
Man, it's always so much fun. I mean, everyone is so into music, and that's obviously what you want as a touring musician. I mean, people are rowdy at the right times and listen at the right times or whatever. So it's always been a great experience for me. I played Southbound there in Springfield a few years ago, and I just love it. It's my kind of people, down to earth, down home, salt of the earth people, and can't get any better.
Yeah, I feel like you really relate to this area because you grew up very much in an area similar to it in very rural Colorado, basically Oklahoma. So did you kind of
Absolutely.
feel like oh, I'm at home type vibe when you played here?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And as funny as this sounds, I mean, Route 66 runs through my part of the world. And I feel
Yeah.
that connection when I go through. I'm like, wow, this is so cool. And anytime I drive through Springfield all the time, so, going back and forth to Nashville, and I love staying there. And everyone's so nice and so friendly. And it really is, it's just an extension in a lot of ways from where I'm from. I mean, probably a lot better than
Hey, we have Bass Pro here, the Bass Pro, found it
you
right here.
guys are huge. You guys
Yeah.
are big in the world. We
Big deal. Okay, hey, Claire has new music coming out. I'm going to get all that linked on our website, 929thebeat.com. Claire, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.